Hello to all traders, and we're back once again with another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're seeing the path of gold and metals in general start collapsing quite significantly. Gold was reaching for the 2060 handle, and since then we've had roughly a $30 drop, so it's trading now just below the 2020 level. And will we see another dive back down to 2000 in the next couple of days? We've got retail sales coming out tomorrow in America, which is expected to be quite significant, because if they do get a good positive result, we could see the dollar surge even further, especially with the yields and the demand for the dollar in the last couple of days. We've seen the greenback rising quite significantly, especially on the American index. Silver, on the other hand, has seen much of a big slide like gold. We'll look into the chart shortly, but where does this leave the yellow metal as we head into the first Federal Reserve meeting, which is happening shortly, and where will we see another push, if we do see another push and a resurgence on the dollar as well? Well, we looked at FX pairs yesterday, where we saw quite a big demand on against the euro and the pound. So will this still happen for the yellow metal as well? So let's get right into the charts. Just got on the 4-hour chart at the moment, because we just want to see where we're looking intraday. So we've seen this kind of V-shape recovery to the downside for bears, and obviously, like I said, when we were just reaching for the 2060 area, we saw quite a collapse on price action. So just trading $35 approximately to the downside, but we're just waiting for this 2000 area to be tested, which we saw a possibility in these particular areas a few weeks ago, but since then we didn't really have any kind of signal that it will happen again. Well, we're having one right now, because if we do see a breach of this last area of roughly about 2013, 2014, then we could easily see another slide back down for the yellow metal. So we're just waiting to see now if price action is going to keep on pushing lower. Will we get any more bearish divergences on the RSI and MACDs? We'll have to wait and see, but it is looking likely that we could see another slide down for the yellow metal. Speaking of metals as well, we're just seeing now silver looking at this kind of descending triangle, and we're just waiting to see again if prices are going to really start breaking out. Well, in the near term, as you can see here, we've had this very big sell-off roughly from the mid 23 handle down to the mid 22 area. So, you know, over almost $1 taken off in just one session, which is quite significant. But will we see more of a downside bias in that respect? Pretty much like gold, we're just waiting for this previous break of the mid 22 area before we can start looking at the previous lows and breaking this lower channel towards the lower end of $22. But this is obviously if we still get a big sell-off in the metals. Obviously, geopolitical tension is still heightened. If this does escalate even further, we could see a shift back onto safe haven metals. So that could mean that gold and silver do get quite a rebirth and push higher, but we'll have to wait and see. At the moment, sentiment is that metals are to the downside, very bearish, and not looking likely that we will have a pickup. But as I said, like gold, if we do get some support, we could see another push and another bounce, but we'll have to wait and see. Just want to take you on the American index quickly, because as you can see here, it's surged quite significantly, over $1 worth in one session, which is quite significant. And as you can see here, we just pull the chart back a little bit further, we're just seeing what a resurgence is happening. So will we get to 104 by the end of the session or tomorrow? It could happen, obviously. Like I said, depending on the US retail sales, which are supposed to come in very, very good, we could have another move. But at the same time, there could be heavy resistance, because that was the last swing high area before we saw this collapsation on the dollar. But, you know, V-shaped recovery is happening quite significantly. Had a vast area of consolidation before another move to the upside. So this is what we're looking on at the moment. Will it happen, as I said, by the end of this trading session? Possibly not, but we've got tomorrow's very good, possibly retail sales. Don't quote me on that. Obviously, things can change in the matter of a trading session, but we're just looking likely that we could see more of a resurgence on the dollar and quite a big sell-off on the metal market as well. So we'll keep you up to date with all the comings and goings in the all the markets, not just the metal markets and the dollar. And we'll post this video on our YouTube and Telegram channel as usual. So thank you for joining me, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.